Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. I do want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating Aquarius, just get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you're starting out with the Priest in the reverse. You have the Empress and you have the Seven of Pentacles. Very patient energy. You're manifesting something. Something's growing. It's almost like, because in this deck, the Empress is pregnant, very pregnant. Now, some decks, a lot of decks, the Empress is pregnant, some not so much, but I do see like something here has either ended or there's something that hasn't quite begun just yet. It's gestating, it's coming about, and you're being very patient with it. I do feel like you know your value, you know your self-worth. I feel like you're bringing everything into you. You're not chasing anything down. What you're doing is you're manifesting and you're drawing it to you. And you're doing it very patiently. I'm also seeing a lot of you are doing pretty well financially. You've made some investments or invested in something here that is coming to fruition. It's almost there. So it's a good energy that I'm seeing here. I like your energy. Let me see. Show me who's in Aquarius energy. Show me who's in Aquarius energy. Okay, we have the Emperor. Oh, the Empress and the Emperor. Hello. All right, we have the Knave of Pentacles and we have the Sun. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. You don't have to be. They could have that strongly in their chart. But you're dealing with somebody who is definitely a very high energy person. This is somebody that is your compatible person. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like there's necessarily been a finalized, we're in a relationship yet, but something's gestating here. I also feel like this is somebody new that's in your energy. And whoever this is somebody who is very action oriented. I feel like this is somebody who is very compatible with you. For some of you, this is a twin flame or a deep soulmate connection, but they're extremely compatible with you. They could be a business owner or somebody who's a person of, high authority. This is somebody who is a go-getter. They get things done. I really think that this is somebody you're highly compatible with. This person views you as happiness. This is somebody who is viewing you as, because we notice with the Sun, it's the same energy here, but you're gestating. You're kind of letting this develop. And for them, they're like saying, yes, let's let this develop. Let's let this happen. Let's birth this. This is a good thing. This person is communicating with you. It's good energy. This is a happy person. I don't know who you've met, Aquarius, but this person is very compatible. Let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person. This could be somebody who has a child. And if so, this is somebody who's very devoted to that child. The Tower, look at that. So you have the Tower between the two of you. I feel like it's a good Tower, though. Like this, meeting this person has just shaken up your world in its entirety. So let me see what's affecting this connection. And for both of you, not just for one of you. I don't feel like this is somebody you're going to have to worry about, coming after you, because the Emperor takes charge of situations. Five of Wands in the reverse. So both of you feel like nobody compares. Nobody compares. There's like a strong electrical charge here. There's an energy here of avoiding any type of conflict, but I'm not seeing there's conflict. It could be because of this Tower moment. Let me see. But yeah, there's this energy of nobody compares, and you both feel that way. Let me see the outcome for Aquarius. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, daydreaming. It's almost, you have, especially in your energy, Aquarius, it's like you have this very daydreamy energy here. You're just kind of being patient. I feel like other people are noticing. They could be coming to you and saying, hey, you know, this person in your energy is really handsome or really cute. This is somebody that, you know, I feel like likes you a lot. It's a very daydreamy energy that you have going on. So I feel like you do think about this person a lot. They think about you a lot. I feel like they're going to be the one who comes towards you. So far, this is looking really good. There's this energy of something small, and I feel like you had other options as well, but now you're becoming more and more focused on this person, and you know that daydreamy energy is kind of growing here. So I do feel that you both feel like there's some stability here. This person wants us to move forward. They see you as happiness. They view you as happiness. You're kind of holding back a little bit. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and that would make sense. Why? Ten of Swords in the reverse is the energy of somebody who has gone through an extremely painful situation, but it is in the reverse, so this tells me that you're coming out of that energy. You could have had a betrayal in the past. You could have gone through a very painful ending, but you're coming out of that energy and you're healing, so that's positive. And that might be why you're kind of like, let's just slow it down. All right, so let's clarify. Show me why the Priestess in reverse. Now that's, in this deck, that's the same as the Hierophant. Show me the Priest in reverse. Thank you. All right, so we have Judgment in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups. You're developing feelings for this person. Whoever you had this painful ending with, and I don't feel like it was this person. It could be, but it looks like there was somebody else that you had a painful ending with, and you're not moving back towards that whatsoever. I do see you kind of holding back because you could be afraid of making a poor judgment call with regard to love, because this affected you. This ending here affected you deeply. But I do see you being open to love. I see you, you know, looking at and evaluating this opportunity here. And I feel like you might be developing some feelings, which may even be surprising for you. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here for Aquarius? Yeah, Page of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I see this is a new person. Aquarius, this looks like someone new in your energy. And I do feel like they have good energy. Your energy is good. I feel like whatever happened here, you were over here minding your business, doing your thing. It looks like you were really focusing and working on your money, your prosperity, and you may have met this person. And what started small does look like is growing. It does. Let me see the Seven of Pentacles. Show me the Seven of Pentacles for Aquarius. That's that new beginning. All right, we have Temperance and we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to invest in this. This is looking really good. It's a very balanced connection, and you may even feel like you were led to this person, and I would have to agree. This looks like a very spiritual connection. Ace of Wands tells me that you're investing in a very passionate new beginning here. Something started small, grew. It surprised you as well because you were healing. You were focusing on you and your money. But I do feel like you're in a very high vibration. I feel like for those of you that do believe in twin flame connections, I do, but a lot of people don't. Temperance is also a twin flame card. So let's look at their energy. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? For the person in Aquarius energy. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups reversed, and we have the Three of Cups. Well, I mean, this could be somebody that you knew from the past, because this is, showing something to do with reconciliation. So this could be someone from your past. I would have sworn that it was someone new. If it's someone from your past, they could be coming in with an apology. Yeah, this definitely, it's an energy of someone who walked away. Now, it could be somebody you knew from a very long time ago. I don't know. But this is telling me that someone who walked away is now coming back towards you, and it's going to be a bit of a surprise. It's going to cause a tower moment. Either that or you had a tower moment when this person walked away, but regardless, they want reconciliation. For others of you, this is someone new, and they may be afraid that somebody from your past is coming back into the picture. This would be somebody that you met. You could have met them online, or you could have met them while you were out and about in a social capacity of some sort. And they may be afraid that somebody is coming back towards you, which actually it does look like you could have an ex that tries to come back. But I don't feel like you are receptive to that. Let me see this Knave of Pentacles. Show me the Knave of Pentacles. Again, yeah, their energy is saying this is someone you know, because we have the Five of Pentacles reversed and we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So there could have been an altercation that the two of you got into some sort of a fight. This person, I do feel like, is basically saying, look, I was being a little bit selfish here. They could be coming back in with an apology, wanting to reconcile, wanting to work things out with you. Yeah, an offer, a communication. If so, they'll be the one doing the communicating. So let me see the Sun. You know, for some of you, you actually could be pregnant, and there could have been an argument over, something to do with pregnancy or a child. Let me see the Sun. Show me the Sun for the person in Aquarius energy. Two of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Coins reversed. So this person is aware, they're very aware that if this is a past person, this person is extremely aware that after this ending, that they're going to have to be the one to reach out to you. They're very aware that your boundaries are up. So if this is someone from the past, it does look like, there was a painful ending that happened between you and this person. I can tell you that they will be the one coming back in to try to heal the connection. They know your boundaries are strong, and they will reach out. They will reach out. They want to put this back together. Now, if this is somebody new, and with your energy, I definitely thought it was. I definitely thought it was. Now, it could be that you've moved towards somebody new here, but that's not what I'm getting. Because we have the Emperor and the Empress out. We have, the Two of Cups. So this person is aware that the two of you are soulmates. But this is telling me that they felt a sense of loss. They walked away from the connection. Now they want to bring it back together. There's a recognition of behaving in an unbalanced way, behaving like not an equal give and take. For some of you, there was third-party energy involved. Regardless, I feel like they are aware of the mistake that they made. If this is a past person, you definitely had a tower moment between the two of you, and now they want to recover that. Let me see the energy between Aquarius and this person. Because your energy towards them is just so clean and clear that I could have thought it, I could have sworn it was somebody new. All right, so we have the Five of Cups and we have the Fool. Yeah, it's going to shock the heck out of you because you're over here. I feel like you're open to love, but I don't feel like you're open to the past because you're looking at the past, you're processing it, and you're basically saying, look, I loved you, but did you ever love me? You know, with regard to the past. So, and here comes this person, which will create another tower moment. If this is a past person, and for a lot of you it is, you had a tower moment with the ending. You felt betrayed. You've done a lot to recover your energy, to come back up into this Empress energy, because you definitely love this person. And it's going to shock you when they come back in. It's going to be very shocking, especially if this is a twin flame energy, which would make a lot of sense because those relationships are characterized with, you know, in and out, kind of on and off energy. But you're in this energy where you're kind of looking at the past. There's a lot of sadness here. There's questioning, you know, and you're being very careful. Like you're open to love, but you're being very careful. And it is in relation to an ending. But here they come with the Fool. They're taking a risk. They're moving towards you, and they want to be with you. They see you as happiness. Let me see the Five of Wands reversed. If there has been conflict between you and this person, they definitely want to end that. Six of Swords reversed. Four of Cups reversed. Or I'm sorry, Six of Swords in the upright. Four of Cups reversed. And the World. Yeah. Yeah, that's this person saying, look, I was selfish. I wasn't, you know, I breadcrumbed you, or it wasn't an equal balanced give and take. I want to close all that out. You know, I want to close that out in order to have this new beginning. Can we close that cycle out? Can we try again? You know, I tried to move away from this connection. I tried to, you know, not even think about you, but Aquarius, all I could do was think about you. Now, in your energy, I do feel like if this is a past person, you want an apology. Some of you do have someone new in your energy now. You've moved on. You're not single any longer. So that could be why I'm seeing some of that energy here. But you still think about this person regardless. So I do see an end to the conflict that's here. I see you moving away from chaos and moving towards peace. So let me look at your outcome. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Aquarius? This is the energy of thinking about somebody, thinking, you know. But it's also a return to stability, holding on to each other. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Aquarius? All right, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, possibly a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. All right, we have the King of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, and the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a very honest communication between you and this person. I do feel that it's going to, you're both going to be a little guarded, but you're both going to be very direct and honest. It'll be initiated by this person who feels that you are their other person, and I would have to agree. There's a lot of the soulmate cards, the Emperor, the Empress, the King and Queen of Swords. They're highly focused on you. We have the Two of Cups here. We have Temperance. So there's a lot of cards that do indicate that this is a deep soulmate or twin flame connection. However, I do feel that you're going to be very guarded emotionally. You want to know that there is going to be an equal balance, give and take. You've done a lot of healing here. And in order for you to invest in this, I feel like you're going to make this person, you know, show that they're going to bring balance to this connection. Now, some of you you moved on towards somebody new. And if that's the case, and this reading is for you, then you're going to be very honest with this person, and you're going to say, look, I have someone new in my life. This person, you know, has helped heal me. It's a new beginning for me. And even if I do have feelings, I'm not expressing them towards you. I've moved on. So, I mean, it's going to depend upon your particular situation. But what I can tell you is that there is definitely going to be this very honest communication that happens between you and this person. Their whole goal is to bring this together, to reconcile with you. They will be the one reaching out. They want to know if you're open to talking to them. They have missed you. And they're very clear that this loss is a result of something that they did. Yeah. So I feel like it's going to be quite a shock when this person comes in. I really feel like it is, but they're headed towards you, and they're headed towards you very, very quickly. And I do see that conversation happening. So whoever it is that you're thinking about, we have that Four of Cups in the reverse right in the center of your reading. Whoever it is, when I do this reading that you're thinking of from your past, that's likely who it is. Bottom of the deck. And some of you are actually going to try to heal this with this person, but I feel like you're not going to wear your heart on your sleeve. I can tell you that. Because you may feel like, you know, you betrayed me once in the past, and if I just, you know, go in full-fledged, you're just going to hurt me again. So, bottom of the deck is the Star card, and that is Aquarius. So you could be dealing with another Aquarius, but what that's telling me is that you're stepping into your power, you're balancing out your energies. There's a lot of healing that's taking place after a very painful ending, possibly even a betrayal. And I do feel like you are becoming far more hopeful. You're feeling more in control of your life, because I can see you definitely went through some deep sadness and possibly depression. So I definitely feel like you're feeling more in control, more in charge of your life, and hope is returning for sure. You're just going to be very cautious with this person, though. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle card. Pulling for Aquarius. Pulling for Aquarius. For what it's worth, I don't see them coming in with ill intentions. I really don't. I do see them being very direct, very honest. So I don't see anything negative in the way that they're coming towards you. All right, so you have number 20. It says, the gifted guide. You don't need it all figured out. And this is talking about, you know, the stars. It's talking about opportunity and chaos. So let's read that. All right, your affirmation says, I embrace uncertainty. Luck is on my side. Let the magic mushroom be your guide and lucky charm at this time. Allow him to show you a more surrendered way of life. He invites you to embrace chaos, uncertainty, and the unknown. To stop controlling things so much and let go. To lean into fluidity instead of strategy at this time. The universe is on your side more than you believe. He speaks to you. Oh, silly human, don't you see? You don't need to have it all figured out. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Nobody has all the answers, and that's the fun part. You're not supposed to. That would make life terribly boring and painfully uninteresting. To know exactly what to do, where to go, when to do it, and who to be in all moments. That would suffocate the magic and the excitement of life. So what would be the point then? The adventure is in the uncertainty. It is not your enemy, it's your friend. He visits you to offer a special gift, the gift of luck, opportunity, and possibilities within new and uncertain spaces that you could not see before. Accept his offering and ease the tension and control you have in certain areas of your life. Sometimes letting things be free allows them to turn into the powerful, soulful, wild things they are. This goes for us all as well. Most things seek to be trusted and free. Pulling the gifted guide card can also be an omen that there is something you've been trying to figure out that you don't need to. Let it go and move forward. It'll unfold as it's meant to. This card can also be a sign to stop comparing your journey with those of others, as if you feel behind or everyone knows something you don't. It's untrue. Most people play pretend in this cosmic game of life. You don't need a master plan or to know exactly what to do. Just take a step and set intentions. And remember, luck is on your side. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Aquarius. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the video if you get the opportunity. And until I see you guys in your next reading, Aquarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.